Life Sciences Week, and I think everybody in this room, definitely in this room, is interested in what happens here locally, but then how we grow into a much larger hub for life sciences here in North Alabama. So, Mayor, thank you very much for being here, and it's all yours. Thanks.
And we do have a proclamation day. I'm going to spare you the whereases there. There's 7 whereases, so I'm going to spare you all that. But really, it's talking about life sciences. You know, and life sciences got started in the Huntsville area through some of the universities, through higher education, through research and development, and then turned into companies. And then ultimately, we have come to be what we can call the epicenter of life sciences in North Alabama and in the Southeast and in the United States and in the world here at Hudson Alpha. And that is something very important that we are able to be very proud of in the city of Huntsville, because the work that each of you do every day affects people's lives and affects how they live, affects how good a quality of life they have. And that is something that you can be very proud of, each and every one of you, because you affect people's lives every day. So we are very proud to name September 25th through October 2nd as Huntsville Life Sciences Week, and we're especially proud to do that here at Hudson Alpha, because Hudson Alpha is the epicenter of a lot of the life sciences that we work on a day-to-day basis. And Rick, I would like to give to you the proclamation that takes from the city of Huntsville that says, number one, we are very proud to have Hudson Alpha here in our community, because Hudson Alpha is a 158-acre biotech campus and life sciences campus. And we are very proud to name this next week as Life Sciences Week in honor of Hudson Alpha and all the work that y'all do.
Thank you so much. I just want to say a few things. First of all, Tommy, Mayor Battle, is a remarkable man. He's been incredibly supportive, not just of Hudson Alpha, but of all the innovation and directions of going into the life sciences and really trying to help make Huntsville a real epicenter for that, along with the rest of the state. There's a lot of other activities in the state. We're involved in all of those. So we really appreciate your support. I mean, he not only supports, he comes by on Friday afternoons and brainstorms with us sometimes. It's actually been remarkable to have that kind of relationship, and we really appreciate that, Mayor. Yeah, the wine helps. That's true. It is true. They're Friday afternoons, and he has a driver. I'll let you know that. So we're all up front about it. So, this isn't really a completely new direction for Huntsville. Obviously, the university here, or the universities, I should say here, have vibrant life sciences programs. I'm not sure that you're aware, but there are 27 biotech companies on our campus here at the Hudson Alpha Park. But there are other life sciences companies. Nectar has been here. We have had several other ones. Qualitest, which has been here for years. Obviously, Aviagen, the largest poultry genetics company in the world, actually is here. A remarkable amount of stuff that goes on for there. Not to mention our companies here, those 27 biotech companies, and growing, by the way. We are expecting to have a couple of new ones within the next few months. I'm not going to name them all, but there are some that you've heard of. Genomics, genetics, which is one I'm involved in, CFDRC, Conversant, Serena, Diatherics. Some of these are actually making products that are out there being used to make clinical decisions and about patients now. Which is remarkable. I mean, this place has been here only 6 years. Some of the companies have been here a little longer than that, but all of this is happening because of this explosion and really the innovations and technology development, especially in the genomics and genetics fields, but others having to do with the life sciences. I want to do a little bit of soapbox here, if I may. This doesn't happen in a vacuum. Companies are really important. Universities are really important. What's a little unusual about us, meaning Huntsville, is that they are actually quite linked together. That doesn't happen in most places. You cannot make companies and products if you don't have something to make them on or about. You have to have the basic knowledge. And one of the critical things, and the U.S. has been a real leader in this, we hope we'll continue keeping our edge, by supporting basic science research so that you make discoveries so that you know what to develop the tests on for this drug, a new drug, or for whether you respond to this drug, or how your disease is going to develop, or how do we improve crops or livestock. So these things require basic science research. A lot of that goes on here, it goes on at our universities, and we tie them together. That's the whole point. We tie them together by being joined at the hip with the basic science, the applied science, and then the companies as well. Then another, so those are the things that I'm proudest of here. It's why I came here, why I think we've been able to build such a vibrant research and teaching center here at Hudson Alpha. And that partnership with the companies is one thing, it really does make us unique and gets us a lot of attention on the outside world, which is important. So the last thing that I want to tell you about or to mention is, and you see this banner behind me announcing it, Jim Hudson and Lonnie McMillan had the dream of making Hudson Alpha a campus where scientific conferences occur for the life sciences. And that actually is critical. Information transfer, showing each other results that you have in your research, learning about the new innovations. You don't do that just by looking on the internet or reading papers. You really do need to get together. We go to lots of conferences around the world. We have international conferences here. This one, we've had this Immunogenomics conference 2 years ago, and it's going to be double in size in terms of the number of people, 250 scientists, the real leaders in immunology. This whole field is really important. Our immune systems are involved in just about everything, not just in protecting us against viruses and bacteria, but also in inflammation, and essentially every disease has some immune component. And that's what this conference is all about. So we're really excited about it. It's going to bring in people who've never been in Huntsville, some never been in the South, I suspect. It'll be wonderful to have them here and see what's going on, and that's partly why we're celebrating this as Life Sciences Week. Anyway, thank you all for coming, but also thank you, Mayor, for taking this so seriously and really helping to catapult us worldwide into something that we believe is not just a growth sector, but really important for the quality of everyone's lives. Thank you.